honor of Pluto going back into Capricorn for the very last time in our lifetimes, I have to make this video. You guys, I've been waiting for, I think I'm gonna cry. You guys, this is why I don't do content. No, I have been waiting for this because of the beauty that we have in just the heavens. It's awe-inspiring. Let me calm down. Okay. What does Pluto in Capricorn mean? It means that this is the very last push of us bringing destruction to the system and institutions that be. I call this the weakness that be. Okay. The weakness that be, we are saying, is on its way out. Now, this isn't rainbow and butterflies. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be the last hit, and they will fight back, and there is going to be commotion. Okay. But the offset of this, the beauty of this, is that we have a new world coming in, a new system and jobs that need to be filled. So I want to make this video to talk about careers that I think are going to be up and coming, and people who get on this train are going to be early birds, which is okay. That's what the Age of Aquarius is. Nobody else is doing it. You will have to invent it. So people who get on this will have like a slow start, but long term, they will become leaders in this field. Just like 10 years ago, when I was going to school for astrology, everybody around me was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And in my heart, I knew that this was the future for me anyway. And so if I could encourage you guys to do the same, beautiful. Now these go, without further ado, I'm going to talk about the careers that I think are going to be up and coming in the next 20 years plus. Starting with the more obvious ones, any tech job. Technology is taking over the future. Let's not be afraid of it. Let's ride with it. So technology is going to infiltrate all work areas, workspaces, whether you're in healthcare or doing literally anything else. We're going to start incorporating technology into our lives even more. So anybody who can get their hands on this field, you're golden. Second one is actually, I don't have a name for it, but we need it. Home tech consultants. With people working more from home and businesses being led from the home, the average person now is adopting a business entrepreneur lifestyle. And that requires business operations with printers, internet, podcast setup, technology, all these things, right? So there's one of two things that I see. Either you become a private consultant where you just go to people's homes and set them up for their podcast, keep their computers up to date, talk to them about the latest printers and stuff that they would need. I could see that. The second version of this would be a company that is started that would act as tech operations for you, the same thing that a business would provide. But instead of obviously being paid by the business, you can outsource them. So if you need tech support, you can call them, and they're kind of like a universal hub that will come out to your house to help you, or at least remote into your computer to help you do stuff like that. So I think that we need this yesterday. Okay. Second thing is personal coaches, I think, are not going anywhere. Interestingly, Age of Aquarius is all about the man, the highest expression of human capability. So we need private coaches that are going to be helping people in every area of life. The first area that I think is going to boom is going to be physical coaches, like fitness coaches, people who can help you lose weight, who can help you physically get stronger. Those are the people that I think are going to be up on the rise, especially as Saturn goes into Aries. Honey, don't sleep on that. Next one is private managers. Again, with people going into an entrepreneur type of lifestyle and everybody working for themselves, not everybody can manage themselves, and it's kind of hard to come into this, right? Because managers today look different. You have to, first of all, what do you manage? Social media, brand deals, but beside that, you're having to manage your clients, your business. So private managers, I think, are going to also skyrocket. And you again, you can even go into the other aspect of hubs where they manage you, but it's not what we already have. There's a difference to it. I'm looking at like call centers. Again, a hub that can mimic what a manager would do in an office setting. Okay, there's something there that needs to crystallize more in my brain. Next one is AI specialist. If you can get your butt down and study AI and be the leader of what AI is bringing us, you are going to be a hot thing in the future. And we will always need this because we will always need people troubleshooting and teaching us the latest of AI because it's only going to continue growing. So if you can do this and label yourself as an AI specialist, I would hire you. Okay. Fourth one, or actually, that's not even fourth. One, two, three, four, five, six. Sixth one is more long-term view. Long-term. We're going to have a rise in health science, but towards the holistic side with new medicines coming in. But these new medicines are going to be based off of nature and basically bringing out the best of them in a clean, holistic, natural way. So right now, how much can I say about this? I would say right now the Western approach is to synthetically mimic nature, and that's where we get our medication from. And I think there's going to be a switch where we begin to mimic nature in a clean way, in a respectable way, in an ethical way, in a way that's not synthetic. And that could actually help us, which this is what's going to sharpen up the man that the Age of Aquarius is building, the new species that is being brought forward. This will be later on. The last one is more like 40 years into the future, I think. I think there's going to be new animal medicine. We are going to start looking at animal consciousness differently. And so the way that we take care of animals is going to drastically change. From us getting rid of zoos, I think we're going to look back at zoos like, what the fuck was humanity thinking caging up animals? We're going to also take a different approach to the animals that we have domesticated. We're also going to see new animals domesticate. I think a good example of this is like wolves now are starting to domesticate themselves. So I think there's going to be a hierarchy shift in the animal kingdom. Oh my God, it's going to make me cry again. Because we're ascending. The species is growing, and that comes with time. And what a beautiful gift that we're alive to see it. You guys, I can't stand. I'm immature. I just can't help but notice that out of the things that I picked out, there's a lot of refinement going on around man and the human state and physical health and wellness. And I think that is because we're becoming new, and that is the opportunity that we have in this lifetime, all of us being alive. We get to transform the human body. And so that's why there's a growing interest in getting healthier, because naturally, instinctively, we are accommodating to evolution. And evolution is saying we need to clear out the body of the old way of treating the body so we can become lighter and take in the new frequencies of the future. So instinctually, we're all feeling this call to get better, which is why I also think that the future is going to have less food and more liquids. I've talked about this too. I'm going into a rant, but the future will be less food because of one of two reasons. It's not providing the nutrition it used to, and it's more toxic than healthy to eat them. So we're going to adopt a new like liquid type of dietary system, but that's like here in 100 years. Okay. Nevertheless, we are craving upgrades in our body, and that's because we're going into a new era. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Does this resonate with you? Do you guys have interest in these fields? Let me know.